Hello everybody. I just thought I would do a small video here. It'll be real sweet and short. Just let you know that I've completed this surprise 5-string Sandoval bass. It's white with black dots. And I'm pretty proud of how this instrument came out. And being a bass guitar, it's pretty unique. And I had to do quite a bit of redesign and modification in order to get this bass completed. It's unlike a standard Sandoval.V. It's definitely larger, longer scale, so some of the parts of the guitar have been changed. One of them being the headstock. The headstock is larger and it is accommodating 4 on this side. So that would be 4 left, 1 right. So it's like I say, a 5-string bass in the Sandoval.V configuration. Now what I'm going to do is a little bit of a crazy train trip here. I'm going to elevate the guitar, bada beep, bada boom, and you're going to start to notice the bow tie inlay, which is a little bit larger because the neck is wider. And I'm going to swing the bass around. There's some more of the bow tie. And here comes the body. And I'm going to come back a little bit. It's a PJ setup. These are the valued EMG pickups. And I'm not sponsored by EMG. I'm just pointing out points of interest that the customer had requested. It's got, let's see, let me go up this way a little bit. I can only go up so far because I'll hit the ceiling and then I have to turn it, and you can get an overall view of the size of the bass. The body is a little bit larger. It's about 1/4 inch all the way around larger. Black hardware, like I say, white with black dots. Let's get a view of the back. Here's the back. A lot of dots there. And we've got a contour here where the neck meets the body. This happens to be a neck-through bass. And unlike my guitars, it only has 3 knobs that are in here. They're your standard, this is an actual PJ kit with 2 volumes at 1 master tone that comes from EMG. As you can see, all the hardware is black. The pickups are white. They are a specially designed pickup for 5-string basses. It's wider. The pickup spacing is wider than used on a typical 4-string. The side mount jack, as you can see, is right there. All right, there's the side mount jack. I put it on the bottom for reasons of availability. He just plugs it in down below, wraps the cord up on top of the upper wing, which, you know, is just another method. And one of the reasons I had to do that is the electronic wiring in this whole kit was really short. And so, you know, I was sort of limited to putting it here. Otherwise, I would have had to totally rewire the guitar to run the jack plate up here, the Strat cup jack up here. And as you can see, there's no toggle switch. It just works on the volumes. They interact with each other. So what you can do is you can shut the front pickup down a little bit and have the rear pickup loud, or vice versa. Or you can shut one down completely just by a small rotation of the pot. And then you can dial in a tone variation with the tone circuit that it's got. But it turned out actually really nice. Let's turn it around. It's got the high gloss polyester finish. It's got strap locks on it, which are black. And I'm going to bring it, let's get a look at it right there. And then I'm going to bring it down, and we're going to get to see the back. You can see the neck, how it's dotted. And then here's the back tuner configuration. Let's get a whole full view of it. You know, this is just a simple video. These tuners are made by a company called Wilkinson. I am not sponsored by anybody, and I don't know if I'm going to be okay to say these names on this video, but the bass turned out really well. Let's see if I can continue a shot here. You can see the full. And we're going to have some depth perception issues here because of the way the camera works, but that's it. And I got the strap lock right about this point, so you know you'll be able to hold it about this high, like this. But it's really unique. It's got a, it's the, oh, let me see if I remember. Yeah, it's a rosewood fingerboard with a white mother of pearl inlay. You can see an inlay, a couple of them right there. And what's unique is the customer requested a brass nut, which is good. You know, for bass, it's good. It's strong, good coupling to the neck, and as you can see also the neck angle is pitched. You've got the neck itself coming like this, and then the neck is angled back, and that holds the strings in place here. And you know, there's just a couple of other typical customizing techniques that I do. There's probably a variety of different parts you can use on this instrument. And this is basically what the customer ordered, and he kind of left some of the decisions up to me. I mean, he had some specifications, but you know, it's a combination of him and I working together, and I thought it turned out really well. I just wanted to share this with you, and there we go. Listen, I just wanted to announce that I've opened I've got my Patreon page up and running, and I sure do appreciate all the support that's coming my way. And if you're inclined to do so, please help me out. You know, I did take a lot of time and effort in preparing these videos and sharing with you what I do, and I'm very inspired by what I do, and I'm sure you are as well. So a small donation really helps out. It all adds up, and it just helps keep these videos going. Please subscribe to my Patreon page. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm trying to build up my public viewing hours, so you can help by if you don't know who I am, you know, please join us. You know, become part of, become a patron and a subscriber also to my YouTube channel. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can send me a text at karl@karlsandoval.com. I have a website. I'm coming up to revamping my website, so that's one of my next big deal. There is so much that has to be done, and I just bear with you and your patience in dealing with me, and I'm doing the best I can, and the content, I hope, is very inspiring to you. I am really excited about this bass, and it's just a part of history being made here. I haven't made that many basses, and I think after the show, me showing of all of these this bass that I've made, I think I'm going to start getting some hits here. So I am swamped with work, so if you want something quickly, it's not going to happen. I apologize. I work by myself. I took a while to get this bass done, but it turned out fantastic. It sounds great. So if you're inclined to get one of my instruments, I would suggest and recommend highly that you get onto my enrollment list, my back order enrollment list, as soon as possible. It keeps getting longer and longer and longer, and you know, God willing, I'll be here for a long, long time yet, and you know, making these guitars. But I just wanted to share this with you. This last one of my latest custom instruments that I've built. You know, a lot of people will send me texts, you know, hey, do you build basses? And certainly I do. But we always have a time limit involved here. And if, you know, I really plead exhaustingly for patience, because it does take time. I make the builds. I do everything from A to Z. So if you're interested in a production model, go to a big box, you know, music store and buy over there. I am not into production. I do not have mass production going here. These are one-of-a-kind, hand-built instruments. Sometimes I use some machineries, but it's to do the real heavy, thick wood cutting, and that's about it. Everything else is done by hand. So I appreciate the views. I appreciate you supporting me, and you guys are just fantastic. And I am like in awe with the amount of support that I'm getting. So continue on. Help by supporting financially these videos and the upkeep and maintenance of the equipment and the supplies that I use and so forth, etc., etc. Thank you so much. God bless. And until the next instrument, until the next video, bye-bye.